Before it all started, I was the perfect student. You know, not many girls my age with my background go to these fancy colleges. They might go to a state school and learn typing or shorthand, which I have no interest in. Those of us who want to become writers or publishers, if we're talented enough, we get scholarships. I needed the scholarships, and so I got them. Writing is what I do best. I got into an honors program at this pretty college in New England, and I worked studiously day and night to turn assignments in on time and to pass most of my classes with an A. I shaped my college courses just the way I wanted them, won a few prizes and contests, and got myself a fancy trip to New York. I think New York will be good for me. There will be so much inspiration in this city, or so I've heard. I've never been out of New England before. And when I get back, I'll have that spectacular writing course to go to. I mean, I haven't gotten in yet, but I'm sure I will.
Life's not all peaches and cream. I stood there, clothes hanging limp, staring at the long, businesslike letter from the summer school. I opened the letter. I didn't get in. I paced around wondering. Then it hit me. I'll write a novel. I found a piece of paper and sat on the desk. I began to write, feeling proud of the sentences. Before I knew it, an hour had passed and I was still staring at 2 lines. So maybe writing a novel wasn't the best idea. I figured I could read Finnegan's Wake and write my thesis. I began reading. The words seemed to contort, as if the circus was performing on the page my eyes rested on. The thesis flew out the window. I couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't sleep. I went from doctor to Dr. Gordon, to the psychiatrist I hoped could help. His beige office walls told me that it was a safe place, but by the time I left, I didn't believe them. I left feeling $25 lighter and a disappointed sigh of my mother ringing in my ears. After a few weeks, Dr. Gordon believes I will benefit more from shock treatments than from our sessions.
Dr. Gordon keeps telling me I'll be all better after a few more sessions. He's been saying that for weeks. My mother says that I better get well soon because she's spending all of her money on me. I hate how they all look at me to see what sort of crazy crap I'll pull next. I really don't feel any better, just the same. Or at least, that's what I told Dr. Gordon that morning. He had a talk with my mother and they're going to send me to some fancy prissy hospital for more shock therapy. I could tell Mother was disappointed in me. I read an article once about a man who tried to jump off a building. They saved him before he could, but that didn't stop me from thinking. What if you picked the wrong number of floors? What if you were still alive when he hit the ground? Then you would still be alive, and you would just be paralyzed and gross. But I think 7 stories is a pretty safe distance. You won't feel a thing.
Am I crazy? Am I absolutely insane? Everyone else in this place is insane, so they say. Does that mean I am also? I know why I'm in here, but the memories of it all do not at all comfort me. How long will I be trapped in here? Will I end up dying in here? Going insane? Trapped in this damn madhouse? I met some nice people in here so far. They've asked why I'm here. And I don't truly know how to respond to them exactly. What do they want me to say? Do they want a lie watered down? Or an over-exaggerated lie if one? Or do they want the truth? I tell them I tried to kill myself, and all I get are emotionless stares back. I don't dare ask them why they're here. I don't know if I can trust the doctors or the nurses or not. I don't know if I can trust anyone here. I feel as if everyone here is out to get me. And I don't want to have to deal with shock therapy again. Please. I just want to get over this. I've been moved to a new asylum. I don't know if I'll like it any better here, honestly. I also have a new psychiatrist. Her name is Dr. Nolan. I tell her how much I hated shock therapy, and I pray to God, if there is one, that she doesn't make me go through it again. I don't know if I'm able to trust her yet, but the fact that she's a woman makes me more comfortable, if you get what I mean. A new girl has appeared at the asylum. A girl I know. A college acquaintance, to be more precise. Her name is Joan. She tells me that she came to this asylum after reading about me. Could I really have affected this girl this much, that she has ended up in a place like this?
Despite all of Dr. Nolan's constant reassurances, I'm scared. Really scared. But not as scared as I used to be. The burden and weight of the bell jar is slowly falling off my shoulders. For once, I feel like I can breathe, like I can actually make a life for myself. I don't feel suffocated anymore. I feel like I can be me. Yeah, I may not know where I'm going after this, but I know somewhere I'll be able to find myself in the sea of question marks, a path waiting to unfold just for me. And now it was finally time to enter the room, my heartbeat thumping out of my chest. But this time, I'm not scared anymore. I won't be, because wherever I end up, I won't let myself spiral out of control. I won't. So I breathed my final breath before I stepped through the room. I knew for certain after this that I'd be okay. I'd really be okay.